Welcome back, everybody, to one of our favorite segments, Tech Tuesday. Joining me is Attila Suresh from the Geek Squad at Best Buy. And we're here this morning to talk about bamboo, not the wood, but this thing. It's a cool kind of little electronic tablet that goes with your computer. And I've been watching you play with this thing. This is very cool. I like this. Tell us about it.
Well, it's a graphics tablet, and you may have seen them. They've been around for a long time. Architects use them, cartoonists use them.
Actually, our graphic artists here at the television station use them for a lot of the promos that we do, but you don't have to be professional to have fun with it.
You really don't, and that's the thing. Wacom, which is a Japanese company, has been making these for a long, long time. They're kind of considered the industry standard. So they've finally brought out some inexpensive models that the everyday person can play with. And they packaged some interesting software that lets you use it right away without having to do anything fancy.
Well, show us some of the cool gadgets besides the fact that you've written Tech Tuesday down on the board here. But you got a picture of your new baby boy Adam here, and okay, so we're going to take the screen full here. We see Adam over in the corner, but you can bring up his face, and you get like a really cool kind of impressionistic version of it, and you can do whatever you want with this, right?
Yeah, that's the cool thing. I'm sure you've seen like those really nicely professionally made painted photographs. Well, you can take any photograph and you can literally paint it up using this this tool. Now, I could have spent a few hours doing it, or I had the computer just do it for me. And as you can see, it made a nice little classic impressionist pose off of just a standard looking picture.
That's really cool. Something you could print up and put in a frame. It looks like a beautiful oil painting that somebody famous would have done for you.
Yeah, and that's the thing. And it's easy to do. The reason I like this particular tablet is because it uses this electromagnetic resonance technology, meaning that I don't actually have to touch it in order for the pen to move around. So it's better, I think, for your hand. Some people who are looking for alternatives, if they already have some wrist damage, or they have the mouse elbow or carpal tunnel, they can use
mouse
this.
elbow. I've never heard that one.
It's just like tennis elbow, except for you get a little bit of pain in your...
Sure. And also that you were showing me earlier that these are compatible right with your Mac or your PC, so you can actually get in and control your operating system via this little clicker, right?
Via the clicker. So yeah, here we go. So say, Vista already recognizes this natively, so if I were to type your name here, it reads it right on in.
Oh, very cool. I like that. And this thing is, there's several different versions, but this one here is the top of the line. It's only about $200.
It's only about 200, and they started around 80, so it's pretty usable. It's designed for like the everyday person so that they can have fun with their computer.
If you have a child, a son or a daughter who likes to doodle, this is really taking doodling to a higher level, right?
It's a nice creative tool.
A nice creative tool. Okay. Hey, we all always encourage people to ask questions, and we've been getting a lot of questions from our viewers. This morning, Mark asks, what is BD Live and exactly what it does? What does it do? It has to do with Blu-ray disc. I've heard about it, but I'm not really sure about BD Live. What do we got going on here?
Well, BD Live sounds, it's exactly what it sounds like, Blu-ray disc live. Now, you may notice that on the back of some of your Blu-ray players, you have an RJ45 or an Ethernet or an internet port on the back. Okay. What that lets you do is it lets you connect to the internet and pick up additional content for your movie. So, for example, when Disney re-released, what was it last year, the Sleeping Beauty, they packaged in some additional features so you could chat with other people while you were watching the film. You could even upload your own videos, and there was an online media trivia quiz so that you could play against other people online while you're watching the film. So the idea is that instead of just buying a movie and watching it and then you get kind of bored with it, you can play your movie a few months later and get all this new interesting content about the film.
Who has that kind of time? My Lord.
Well, you might.
I don't. I don't even have time to, start a Facebook account. That's a whole nother story. So
I'll help you with that.
No, I want to stay away. Well, anyway, very cool. I love the bamboo. Thanks for answering the question, and thanks to Mark for sending it in. We encourage anybody to send in their question to our Tech Tuesday Ask a Tech Question to Attila here, and if we ask your question on the air, you'll get a $20 certificate to Best Buy. So way to go, Mark. Thank you, Attila. Appreciate it. Love the bamboo. Great idea for Christmas. Very cool. Let's go to Danielle.